Hey you guys. Welcome. Y'all already know what it is. I'm so excited, you guys. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna embarrass y'all. I always say that, but it's been a while, y'all. Welcome back. I'm so excited. If you already know what's about to happen, make sure y'all drop it in the chat. Put that fire, light the chat up. It's been a long time coming. Light the chat up with the fire emojis. I want to see the alarms. Y'all put the ambulances in there. Ambulance. Anyway, put the ambulances in there. You guys, I want to see it lit up. Share it out. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Dree is live. And we back with DreViews. Hashtag music is life. Y'all drop that hashtag music is life in the chat before we start. We want to get some more people in here and get it amped up, y'all. We want to make this artist feel super warm. Y'all know I love y'all, and I know y'all love me back. I want y'all to show that same love to our guest in the background. But you guys, I miss y'all. We back with some more music for your ears. Make sure you are sharing me out. I'm giving you guys a few moments to get on in here because I know that some of my friends are going to trickle in. But make sure you share me out. Tell people that Dree is live. We are premiering a new DreViews. I'm back. And make sure you drop that hashtag. When you drop that hashtag, if you are new, it drops your channel link. If you are a creator, it drops your channel link, and it makes it easy for others to go to your channel, subscribe, and support you. So make sure you drop that hashtag music is life in the chat, or you can drop hashtag Drea, hashtag DREA in the chat to drop your channel link. But you guys, I am so excited about this new artist that we have for this new installment of DreViews. So, as you all know by now, I love music. All kinds of music is the soundtrack to my life, hence the hashtag music is life. I am so excited, you guys. If you guys have not if you have not noticed by now, to be back with this 15th, y'all drop the 15s in the chat. Drop the 15s in the chat with the fire emojis. Boom! We are back with the 15th installment of DreViews. For those who may be hopping on for the first time, welcome to DreViews. I hope you all enjoy meeting this new artist that we have as much as I enjoy playing the music, listening to the music, getting my feet wet and digging deep to learn who he is before I interview him. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do, getting to learn about him and answering these questions, and also playing along to the game times, y'all. Make sure you stay tuned for the game times, okay? But without further ado, today's topic is Marcus Williams. You guys, this artist, I'm extra excited about this artist because y'all know I love me some God. I talk about my Jesus on this channel all the time. We be praying, y'all. We have prayer circles, and we be singing our gospel music. Y'all, we got a gospel artist in the background. Y'all drop the hashtag music is life. Y'all drop the fire emojis in the chat. And without further ado, we about to drop some gospel fire on your ears, you guys. And let's go.
Lord, here I am. I know that you've been waiting, but I've been contemplating, you see. I know I took too long, but even in my wrong, you waited for me patiently. And now I'm on my knees, praying, help me please. I need you to supply my need. Now I can clearly see that you can set me free. and help my unbelief. There is nothing left to do. Here comes the sun.
You guys, I already know y'all got the fire in the chat for this artist. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm gonna do something different. Hashtag new change alert. Okay, anyway, you guys, make sure y'all see this information floating across the bottom of the screen. Do y'all see this? Go follow him on IG. Go stream his music on Apple Music and all the other platforms that he is on. You guys, when I tell y'all, I was listening, I've been crying, worshiping. Y'all know I drop a tear in a minute when I'm worshiping my God. Baby, go grab this artist up before I bring him to the front of the stage, you guys. Drop the fire in the chat, you guys. Make them feel real welcome. And without further ado, we're bringing him to the front. Hey.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Again, I want to say thank you for having a yes in your pocket. And we're going to get started. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I don't know if you have a signature introduction. For those who don't know who you are, can you give your signature introduction? And where did your artist name originate from?
Okay. So, my name is Marcus Williams. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Excuse me. And I'm joking. But I'm in North Carolina at the moment. But I've been doing gospel music for a good while. And it pretty much came from my upbringing in church. My dad was assistant pastor. Um, at Timothy Wright's church. I don't know if you're familiar with Timothy Wright, Reverend Timothy Wright. But he was a pretty, very, very well-known gospel artist. And my love for music started, at a very young age. So that's who I am. I love God. I love people. And I love music. So.
Well, you welcome here. Everybody, I know the fire is going up in this chat. I know because all of my people, we love us some God. We worship together. So, okay, you right at home. And so, I know you just said you're originally from Brooklyn and you reside in, what you say, North Carolina?
Yeah, I live in High Point, North Carolina, Greensboro area.
So, did you relocate for music?
Well, it's a funny story. So, I lived in New Jersey since I was about 10. And then once it was time for me to go to school, I got into Penn State University, but I was unable to stay because of the tuition costs. So I ended up accepting a 2+2 scholarship. It's called the NJ Star Scholarship, where the state of New Jersey will give you money. They'll give you money to go to a 2-year county college for free, and then go to a 2-year state university for free. And I acquired that because I was top 15 in my class in high school.
Mhm.
So, I was pretty much into the books and stuff too. I did music, but education was definitely first. So what happened was, my dad um, told our family, God told us to move. So we're about to move. And I was like, well, I just graduated and I need to go to school, but I can't stay in New York, New Jersey, because I'm going to a county college. Like I would have to get an apartment and all this stuff. And the money situation didn't work out for me. So I had to move with my parents. So I ended up moving to North Carolina with my parents. But it all ended up working out, in the long run.
Mhm.
But let me tell you, I was hot. Okay. Because I had to forfeit the whole scholarship. So instead of me paying zero money, now I have bills. But it's okay. But
You
that's my
know,
story.
it's okay because God always work it out.
That's right.
He teaches us endurance and patience and all of that. So
Indeed.
definitely
Indeed.
works out. Um, who? I mean, we already know, but for the sake of the interview, who do you make music for, and who is your intended audience?
Okay, well, I make music obviously for the people of God, which literally is anybody and everybody. So, my main focus is to literally, as my first album says, to just encourage you. So,
Okay.
um, the music that I make is literally just to encourage the people, whether they're having a bad day, whether they need to, get back on track, whether they just need to be reminded, that God is still there. These are
Mhm.
things that this is what I write for. I feel like God's given me a gift to share with people. His goodness and his news that he wants us to share, which is what gospel is. So
Yep. You said something. You want to remind people that God is still there. That everybody always needs that reminder because people tend to feel like they are alone and they never are. You said something right there. You guys drop hashtag music is life and drop the fire emojis in the chat. I know y'all loving this just like I am. Look, we right at home. We talking about God, baby. I'm just gonna sit back and simmer in this. But how long, and you kind of already answered it, but how long have you been doing gospel music as an artist?
so as an artist, I wrote my first gospel song in 11th grade. So that had to been what 2010, I want to say 2009, something like that. I'm getting kind of old, but yeah. So, but I started my little group when I was in high school. It was called Marcus Williams and Company, and that's when I really started. I won't say accepted the calling, but I accepted the. I guess I could use that. I accepted the calling to be a minister of the gospel at that
Mhm.
moment. So I guess it started when I was in 11th grade, and I've been rocking ever since. But I've been since then. I've been working with other artists and different things like that, and helping them, production and other things as well. So, but yeah, since 11th grade, I guess. So let's see, what's that? 2010. What's this? 24. So 14 years, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, the time escapes you.
Oh
The
man,
time goes by so
so
fast.
fast.
Okay, so what kind of music? And I kind of got a gist of it already, but what kind of music was played in the household growing up?
Okay, so Uh, my parents are both super church heads. They don't listen to nothing else, except for Rapper's Delight. If that comes on, they're gonna go crazy. But other than that, growing up, obviously I heard Reverend Timothy Wright, all his stuff.
Yeah,
I've heard John P. Key, Fred Hammond is one of my tops.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, man, we just listen to a lot of church music. Very traditional, gospel type. So yeah, that's pretty much. Yolanda Adams was
Okay.
huge. I think my mom played the tape out of the tape. Yeah, yeah.
I love it. I love it. And so now we've gotten the first cycle of questions out of the way. Are you ready for a game time?
Sure, let's do
And
it.
you guys put the fire in the chat. Make sure you guys play along. And we're going to get started with our first. game time with my old school throwback Price is Right music. Um, so the first game time, and you guys play along in the chat. The first game time is this or that. I'm gonna give you two scenarios. You choose this or that and tell us why. Then I'm going to answer after you, and the chat is going to answer the questions as well. So for this game time, I mixed it up. Typically, it's a mixture of music questions and random questions. But since we have a gospel artist, I mixed in some Bible, church, music, all of that. So the first question is, would you rather, think about old school throwback when you were a kid going to church. Would you rather be sitting in the old school church for 50 plus hours or would you rather stream church from home for 5 months? So you either in a church for 50 plus hours every Sunday for 5 months or streaming church from home so you log out within an hour for 5 months.
It's easy. Church. I don't do the virtual. I mean, the virtual is cool, but I need to be in the building with the saints. I don't care how hot it is in the church. I don't care. Yeah, I need to be with the saints.
You don't care how hot it is. Listen, so I get that. The fellowship. I got that. I think back to when I did this question, I think back to when I was a kid and I didn't know the purpose of being in church. So then when my granny had us in there for hours, and then like I read the New Testament, the new Living Translation. Back then we were using the thou, or I didn't understand none of that. So then we had the pastors on the mic doing the breathing and reading all that stuff I did not understand. And so I was like, 50 plus hours in the church. It just brings PTSD, even though I love fellowship. I love going in fellowship, and it's nothing like being in the midst of God's people. I do the church virtually since 2020 COVID. I do go in sometimes, but I would choose virtual because then I get to worship in here and I read my Bible. Then I go into my deep prayer. That's my routine.
That's good.
I have nothing against going into church though.
Yeah, that's fine. Own preference. It's all good.
So next question is, you can only hear one song for the rest of your life. Would you rather choose Can't Give Up Now by Mary Mary or Open My Heart by Yolanda Adams, and why?
Open My Heart. Easy.
Okay.
Easy. That song is incredible. I mean, it tells a story. I'm a big Disney fan. People don't know that, but I'm huge on Disney. Like, the song starts off with one chord, bling. That just is just, I can't take it. I can't take it. And her voice is so soft. The song gradually builds. I mean, it's like that's a song. Yeah. As an artist, as a singer, as a musician, that's like top notch.
Yeah.
Mary Mary's song is great too, but it's a cover. It ain't even the original. But theirs is good. That's good. But that Yolanda Adams, boy, let me tell you something.
Yeah. So I would chat. What would y'all choose? And I would choose Can't Give Up Now. Only because I do love you. I love both of them actually. It's a hard choice, but I would choose Can't Give Up Now because they were like come too far from where I started from, and I often forget that sometimes. Then I have to remind myself and that song will remind me over and over. You come this far. You didn't just come this far to come this far. He gonna take you beyond. So that's why I would choose.
It's good.
Mary.
Okay.
Okay. So next question is, so think about being in the church, being in the choir or whatever, and being the choir director. Would you rather be in the choir, take it back to old school, marching down the aisle in the robes, getting ready to sing, or would you rather be the choir director, but you're the extra choir director, the one who's singing and dancing in the whole thing and directing the choir, grabbing the mic, doing everything? Which one would you rather be?
Well, I have to say, it depends on what time of my life. So here's why I say that.
Okay,
So
let's see.
now I don't know if people know this, but I'm the director of the North Carolina A&T Gospel Choir.
Okay,
So and if you've never watched a video of what they do, just YouTube it. They just
I
do a lot.
am.
Yeah, they
I
do a
am.
lot. So they're one of those choirs that we march down the aisles, we dance and do a bunch of claps and
Tell
all of
us.
that stuff. But here's the thing though.
Tell
So
us.
I don't, I let the students direct that stuff. I don't do all of the dancing and everything. But um I do like directing choirs.
Okay.
On the other hand, I enjoy singing in a good choir too, without all of the extra um worry. But I think if I had to choose right now, I would choose directing. I think,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, I would choose directing.
Okay. I would choose to be the one marching down doing the dancing and stuff because I'm like, we coordinated, okay? We singing together. We sound like angels right now. Let's do this. So I would choose to be in the choir marching down the aisle, getting on the stage.
Get your steps in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the next one is, if you had a choice between choirs, which one would you choose? Kirk Franklin and the Family, or Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship?
Ooh, that's tough. Honestly, you can't even see it, but look, Kirk on my wall, man. Kirk is in
Okay.
one for me, but I'm from Brooklyn, so Hez was heavy. I mean, especially
Okay.
in the '90s, 2000s. Like, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I will say, I'm gonna say Hez. I'm gonna pick Hez. Um, yeah, I gotta pick Hez because Kirk Franklin's choir, it was dope. He had like a few good albums with them, and they did their thing. But Hez changed that. He changed the sound of gospel.
Mm,
Him and a few other ones from New York. It's like there's a specific style of like New York gospel. Like they call it New York bounce. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is a style. So we kind of created and that sound. So I think I would have to choose Hez. Yeah, I had to pick Hez.
fine. So I will mirror what you said. It was a tough choice as I'm thinking about it. And I would choose Hezekiah. I would choose Hezekiah. I love Kirk. I love the family. I love it. I love them. They had some hits. How can I say that? I feel more drawn spiritually and just everything Hezekiah. Like, I love Kirk now. He'll get you a good worship in. He'll get you some good crying in. But
Hmm.
yeah. And chat, which one would you guys choose? I would love to see it down below. Please drop it. And make sure you drop in that hashtag and the fire emojis in the chat. Okay, so praise breaks. Sometimes the spirit hits you. And sometimes you just want to praise God. Period. Um, are you that person that will do the praise break in front of the altar, you in front of the stage, just getting it in? Or are you the one that does the 100-mile dash inside the church, outside the church, back in on the stage, and then back to your
Look, I ain't neither one of those. It's always funny because I used to, I still do at times, but I used to play drums for churches all the time, or piano, whatever. So I would always see the people that come up to the front and try to get their praise on. They normally like a little wood section in the front. They like get up and go to the front, but it's always funny to watch them do that. But um, I gotta say, my family, they're like super duper praisers. So like my mom, she's a runner. Uh, my brother, my brother who passed away, he was a runner. I mean, it's wild. So, uh, I don't think I'm a runner though. I don't think I ran. But if I had to choose one or the other, I guess I would choose shout in the front because I got some feet work now. I got some footwork.
Okay, come on now, footwork. Okay, chat. either put the hands up if you're praising in front of the stage, or put the running emoji if you're doing 100-mile dash in the church. I am the ooh. I don't do either, but I would more likely do. I worship and cry in my space. I stay in my space.
That's where I
Nothing
live.
against the people who do it, but I would probably do the again, like you said, footwork, the praise break in front of the church. Okay, do. Okay, listen. So the next one is okay. This is a Bible question. If you had a task, if God gave you a task, would you, if He gives you a choice between two tasks, rather, would you rather be the one who names all the animals, or would you be the one who builds the ark? Which task would you choose to do? Name the animals or build the ark?
Easy. Naming the animals. That's
Okay,
easy.
why?
Because I feel like some of the animals' names, and God, I know you don't make mistakes, but some of them animals' names are dumb. What is an aardvark? What is that? I mean, come on.
With two A's.
What? Come on. Like, come on. Right? I just feel like some of them are just ridiculous. And as an English teacher, I think I would do a pretty good job.
Come on now. I would choose to build the ark because so after so much, I'm a great writer. Not taken away from that. But after so long, I get bored. And I'm like, okay, too much writing, my hands tired. I'm good with my hands. Like the art, a lot of the art. I drew that and I do a lot with my hands. So I think I would much rather do the art because as I'm building, it would help me to not be so in my head. I'm like, God told me to do this. I got the exact instructions, how much I need, all of this. Let me go on and build.
You drew all of that behind you?
I didn't draw this one, but I drew. I have a lot of art over here. I drew it. This is not original pieces. I looked at them and drew them though. Like I looked at them and drew this stuff. So
that's good.
Thank you. One of the many talents God gave me. Thank you, Jesus. So thank you. The next one is. Would you? It's another Bible question. Laughing as I look at it. Would you choose to be thrown into the fiery furnace, but you got that fourth member with you, of course, or would you choose to be thrown into the lion's den? Which one? Y'all choose which one you would want to be in, and why?
Give me the lion's den.
Okay, why?
Because after that, my boy got that. He got that coat. You know what I'm saying? He got the fashion. He had to come out popping out. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way I could pick. Because I mean, it's that's a difficult question. When you think about it, you kind of get clout from either one.
Yeah.
Hey man, I was in that fire. But I ain't get burnt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you can say, you know what? Them little cats was in there trying to do stuff to me, but God, He handled it. So you got, either way, you got a little clout. But I think the one perk I would say is, you get to colors.
Yeah.
Little fashion statement.
So I would choose the fiery furnace because, like you said, both of them is bragging rights. But I like my bragging rights. I want my bragging rights to be okay. You see, I got my no limit soldier in here with me. He right here. He was right here the whole time. Y'all thought I was gonna get burned up. No, y'all got burned. I didn't. I don't even smell like smoke. And I got my no limit soldier right here who was with me in the fire. So I would choose the fiery furnace. Okay. The next one is, would you choose to see Jesus walk on the water like you witnessing this, or would you rather see him heal a blind man? I said man.
Well, I'm gonna say walk on water.
Okay.
And I say that because I literally watched a man get healed from from blindness. Like for real. Like
Yeah.
I was in church. I had to have been about 4 or 5, and I'll never forget
Ooh.
it. This
Ooh.
dude, his name was Trusty Johnson. I'll never forget him. God rest his soul.
Ooh.
He all of a sudden he just started to lose his eyesight,
Ooh.
and as time went by, like months and months went by, he started wearing glasses, and he started like carrying a little stick, and I'm like, how did this man lose his sight? And one Sunday, our Pastor Timothy Wright came up. He was like, you know what? Let's pray for this man, whatever.
Mm.
And
Mm.
he put oil on his man's eyes, and he said, "Open your eye." And I mean, like, I will never forget that. Like, because you hear stories,
Yeah.
and sometimes we know that the stories in the Bible are they're magnified in the public, so it
Yeah.
seems like those things can't happen anymore. Like,
But they do.
man,
Mm.
they still do. They still do. Like, so I seen that man, get healed from blindness, and he had his eyesight for the next 20 years after that.
Mm.
No, for real. So I would have
Still.
to say walk on water because that's insane. What?
Yeah.
Are you on the water? Like what? Insane.
That's so true. I was watching to answer, I'm gonna answer the question. This is a long way of answering. I was watching what is that movie? It's a new movie. They did the new version of the Bible, book of
Not Eli. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
With that dude,
Clarence.
he's like
Is it
the
Clarence?
Clarence.
Clarence. And that part, I would do the water too. When he started walking on the water and everybody started jumping in and they were sinking, I'm like, oh, it's real out here in these
Yeah.
streets.
Yeah, you gonna find out today.
I definitely would see, even though it was in my human flesh, it was probably scare the crap out of me, but I wouldn't be able to look away. I'd be like,
I'll be trying to touch the hem. Let me just grab his hem real
you
quick.
better, okay? Touch the hem, okay? I'm about to get into the Bible. I'm like, look, power went out from me. Who touched me? No, somebody else touched me. Everybody's touching you. No, somebody grabbed me. You
It was
better.
me.
You better.
I did.
You better. Okay. Look, I will go in the wormhole.
Okay.
Let me pull myself out. Who wins the sing-off? This is your opinion. Who wins the sing-off? Kiki Wyatt or Vicky Winans?
A sing off?
Vicky Wyatt. Yeah, sing-off.
Vicky in her prime? Or like Vicky now?
Prime.
Vicky. Easy.
Okay, why?
Vicky is she's a stone cold killer. Like, she's so killer. And Kiki Wyatt, I mean, she cool. She cool.
She cool.
I just feel like she does a lot. She just does a lot. But Vicky, her placement is like crazy. Like, I don't know. If we're talking about runs, then Kiki would kill her. But if we're talking about just like a sing off, Vicky all day.
See, that's a tough question. See, okay, that's a tough question. I would choose.
You made the question.
No, so the thing with the questions, I will make them, but I don't think about it until in the moment. So then my choices are like in the moment with you.
Good.
So yeah. You said you made the question. I would choose Vicky. I do see what you mean by Kiki does a lot. She's amazing, but she does a lot sometimes. But I just got to go with the OG, the original, every time. Every single time, even though they both are amazing.
Got to.
So, the last question in this game time is, would you rather see Jesus feed 5,000 or would you rather see him raise Lazarus?
I ain't gonna lie. That 5,000, because that Lazarus is insane. What? Are you dead? Are you alive now? I'm out of here. Gotta go. Can't stay. Because what? That was amazing. But what? No.
That was amazing. No, I would choose the 5,000 as well, because then, like in my human flesh, I I can try. I know I can't, but I can try to make it logical. Like he made it work. He made $1 out of 75 cents. He made it work. Gotcha. But to see somebody raised up from the dead.
That's too much.
Yeah, okay. Because I will be where he was once I see that. Like,
you have to raise me back up.
You're gonna have
me
to
next.
You're gonna have to raise me up. Okay, because no. But that was the first game time, you guys. I would love to see what you guys chose in the chat. Make sure you guys are dropping the hashtag music is life. I really enjoyed that game. So, okay. What's one thing that ignited the passion to sing in you?
As I mentioned earlier, I grew up in Reverend Timothy Rice Church, and he was a super singer. And I didn't realize how good he was because he was a part of the family. Like he was just Pastor Wright, I didn't realize until I got like 13. And then I realized like, yo, he's really out of town every day, like traveling, singing. And this is when I started listening to the music, like for real, like not just the song, but listening to like how they're singing and like what they're doing. And I'm like, yo, this dude is a beast. Like, what is happening? Like, how's he doing this? So I mean, from an early age, him being able to sing and being in choirs. My dad sang in his choir as well. So like some of the rehearsals, I'd be there and just listening. But yeah, that's when I knew I knew how to sing, because I would just like try to mimic. And once I did it, and I was like, oh, I could do that. So I was like, oh shoot, well, maybe I'll try something else. But yeah, I would have to say he definitely ignited, the passion and fire, along with his sons as well. His sons, they all play instruments and things. So they became my bros, and they took me under their wing. So that's kind of how I learned how to play instruments too. So
okay, now come on now, directing the choir, singing, and playing the instruments. Okay, you guys drop the fire in the chat. Okay, so who is your inspiration to keep going?
I have to say my family, big inspiration, keep pushing, keep going. My son, he's one, definitely a new inspiration. Now he's like my biggest inspiration now. So, yeah. And what's crazy is he's starting to like sing in the car. I'm looking back like, yo, are you singing?
Yes.
How old do you think you are? But yeah, so like now he's definitely one of my biggest inspirations.
Okay, that's so sweet. He following in the footsteps. He gonna be directing the choir, playing the instrument.
I can't wait.
Okay, so it's kind of like it's like full circle. It's not kind of. It's full circle. That's
yeah, full.
So, where has music taken you so far? Have you been in different states performing, interacting with people? Have you been in different countries? Where has music taken you so far?
Well, gratefully to God, music has taken me, pretty far. I've done a ton of shows and a ton of musical performances, East Coast, West Coast. I've been to California. I've been to Nevada. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Haiti. Yeah, I've been to pretty much everywhere on the East Coast. I haven't really been to like the Midwest area yet too much, but some of the artists that I've performed with or, sang background for, they're doing some stuff. Ty Galberth and Jacqueline Carr, a couple of names that I've done. So they're starting to travel. So we'll see. We'll see where it takes them.
Better. Y'all drop the fire. Drop the fire in the chat for all of that. Okay. He not only is he the triple threat, he done travel and he's spreading Jesus joy everywhere, y'all. He doing it. He doing it, y'all. Drop the fire in the chat and drop hashtag music is life. Also, if you guys see this banner floating below, make sure you guys connect to him on Instagram, IG. make sure you guys connect and stream his music on all the streaming platforms that he's on. I've been listening on Apple Music, but definitely connect. And also I have an amazing family here on YouTube in this community, so they gonna connect to you. I promise you.
Grateful to God. For
Yes,
real.
yes. And you got some good music. So, do you write / produce your own music, or do you have a team helping you out?
At the moment, I produce my own stuff, write my own music. I'm not opposed to working with other people, but there are times where I have my alone time, and it's my
Yeah.
time to create, and I fall in love with what God has given me. So for the most part, every song on that album, or every song that you hear on iTunes or anything that any platform of me, I've written it.
Okay.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, I when I got to college, when I got to A&T, because I graduated from North Carolina A&T University, Aggie Pride. But I joined the gospel choir. I was a transfer student, so I was already a year and a half in, but I joined the gospel choir, and I met some amazing gentlemen who were the musicians at the time. And we became really close, and created a band called APO, Authorized Personnel Only. And we pretty much just play any type of music anywhere. But I've stuck with those guys forever. So like those are my bros. So any music you hear, they're on it. And they definitely have some creative input in a lot of my songs.
Yeah.
So um, I dare not shout them out because some of the stuff that you hear, it would have been very, very plain if they didn't add their musical geniuses to it. So those guys, I'll shout them out: Byron Carter, Marcus Tongue, Chucky Robinson, Lawrence Thompson, Quinn Schaffner. Those guys, amazing. Oh, Dwayne Wright, also Derek Wright, amazing.
Yep. I was about to say, you better shout them out. This is you. Feel free. Shout them out.
Got to.
Okay. Can you give us the people a sample of your talent?
Sure. Let's see. What song should I sing? Oh, we mentioned this earlier. Okay, I'll sing this. Can y'all hear me good? This is good. Mic
Yep.
good? Okay. I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
You better. Y'all drop the fire in the chat. Y'all know y'all heard the vocals. Y'all, okay. Cause now, first of all, we moving into a new time. But I am a nervous wreck. This is the part where I put myself on the spot. It's called Finish the Lyrics. And I can't sing like that. You don't want me to shame.
Oh, please. It all sounds great in God's ears.
Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Listen. Sometimes I be tone deaf. So we're going to try to get these songs right. Oh, wait a minute. I'm laughing because it was so good. And I'm like, how do I follow that up?
You'll do just fine.
Okay. So you guys, if y'all know the song in the chat, make sure y'all put the name of the song, or y'all can sing it. Y'all are pretty good at doing that. I'm going to try not to embarrass y'all. And we going to go from there. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
You heard my voice cracking. I'm not a singer. Okay. Okay, you guys, here we go. Well, I've been lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated. I've been used, scorned, talked about, so respond. Wait, okay.
I've been up, down,
Ooh,
almost to the ground.
but
As
long
long as
as
I got King G.
what's that long running? Long, long, long.
Oh yeah.
Go, you
Oh, yeah, that's
Hey,
it. That's it.
okay. Okay, look. Y'all, he put me to shame. Okay,
Oh,
anyway.
please.
Okay. This one is gonna be so easy.
I hope so.
So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my
When my heart seems so like when my I'm embarrassed. When
no,
my heart seems okay, guide me until I'm
we'll
sure
take it. You
I
can sing.
open up my heart.
You
Yeah.
better, you
What
better
is that
keep
word?
putting me to shame.
What's the lyric I missed? I mean, what is
It
that?
said, especially today when my world seems so cloudy.
World seems so cloudy.
Yep.
God
Okay. I
damn.
don't know if you know this one. We shall see. Let's see. I can feel that it won't be long. I see how my life could have gone wrong. Every every time you delay my dreams, you were protecting me. All these were to make me strong. Do 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 do. I can see that you have a plan. Do you know this one?
I know who it's by.
Who is it by?
It's Kurt.
It's
Clearly.
Kirk. Boom. It's the singing for me.
It's Kurt. I don't know the lyrics to the song, but I know exactly what song it is.
It said that's what real fathers do, ain't it? I wouldn't
That's what
expect.
real fathers do.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know lyrics.
Okay, so now I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna get in my rapping bag.
This is
Okay.
embarrassing.
No, it's not. You can sing.
I'm
This is
embarrassed.
embarrassing for me. My people, if y'all embarrassed, put the hand covering the face emoji in the chat. Put the hands covering the face emoji in the chat. Y'all put some fire for me. I need it. I need it. Okay. I'm gonna get my rapping bag on. Okay. Dig it so hard, just trying to figure it out, finding out, trying to believe in God, trying to watch the words out my mouth. Trying to watch the words out my mouth and stay in the house. Trouble come and go, even on the mountain high or the valley low. Never let your faith go.
Everything gonna be all right.
Yeah, you better. You
Everything gonna
better.
be all right.
He said, "Tell it." Okay. 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 Get it together. Okay. I'm so sorry. I remember when he saved my life. Everything before that was just a blur. I was wild, living real foul. I just weren't right. Go.
I'm gonna skip the verse.
Keep going.
God is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest.
Definitely amazing. Okay. Hey, you better.
Oh man.
Okay. Arise, oh God, and take your place. We enthrone you with our worship. We glorify your name, for you are good. And
your mercy endureth forever.
yes, you know the song. Yay! You make me happy.
You did amazing.
That's
amazing.
For what it's worth. Okay. Okay. Ain't nobody stopping my shine. They try to break me, try to take me out, but I got Jesus on my side. Feel so good, I thought I would die. But ain't no power stronger than the one that came and laid down his life.
This Corn Hawthorne, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, I don't know this.
You can sing the chorus. Do you know the chorus?
I try to think of it. Don't tell me.
Okay. But the enemy can't stop me because there's a calling on my life. So when I'm crying, it don't last too long. He don't
Oh
and
man,
make it all right.
why do I not know this chorus?
Wanting
I don't know it.
That's the chorus.
Oh, won't he do it?
Yeah.
Said he would. Yeah, fight my battle.
You got it. You got it.
I didn't. You gave it
You
to me.
got it.
You cheated.
You got it.
Darn it.
You guys in the chat,
I'm
are we
like
gonna
1
give him
for
the
30.
point? Are we gonna give him the point in the chat? I would love to see. Are we giving him the point? Give me a thumbs up if we're giving him the point.
I'm not
Give us a
deserving.
hand cover emoji if we not. Okay.
You're embarrassing.
Okay. Nah, I'm embarrassing my people. Y'all, am I embarrassing y'all? Put it in the chat. Okay. I vow to praise you through the good and the bad. I'll praise you whether happy or sad. I'll praise you in all that I go through because
Praise is what I do, 'cause I owe it all to you.
okay.
Yeah.
Listen, praises. Y'all want to hear the song
Praise
now?
is what I do. Is what I do. That part right there is just.
Okay. Every time I cry when they start breaking it down, I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's a certified Kleenex.
Okay. I be driving. I'm like, Lord, don't do this to me every time. I can't. Okay. Literally, Jesus take the wheel because I can't see. I'm crying. Anyway. Okay. I've got evidence. I've got confidence. I'm a conqueror. Ooh, go.
We skip past it. We ain't here. We ain't here. Keep going. Oh, it's my go. I know that I am. I know who I am.
Hey.
God wrote it in His plan
Oh.
for me. Oh, my name is Victory.
Yes, I know my identity. Okay, boom.
Classic.
Yes, and you guys drop. First of all, hope I didn't embarrass y'all too much, but he did an amazing job. We 10-0. Depending on the vote in the chat, we 10-0. And that was the end of our second game. How are you feeling?
I am embarrassed. Is how I'm feeling. I'm like 1 for 30.
I feel embarrassed for me.
I feel like the Mavericks in the finals. Like what?
I said, are you embarrassed for me? Because you shouldn't be embarrassed.
No, what? You did amazing. Me?
No, you did.
I didn't even know the lyrics to Kirk Franklin's song. He's like my favorite artist in the world.
No, you did good.
Embarrassing.
Okay, so how old were you when you realized that music was life? Because we got hashtag music is life. That's the theme of this whole music interview, this DreViews. And I love music. But how old were you when you find out that, when you realized that it was life?
I'll have to say, I'll give 2 ages because the first age I would have to say 7th grade. Okay. So I had to been about 12, maybe. So I got in 6th grade. I got into this music magnet program.
Okay.
So it was like a bunch of students in the, it's like a music program inside of a school. So I realized I was really, really good, for my age, you know what I'm saying? So be 12 and know how to sing is like amazing. So I was like, okay, I feel like maybe I should keep doing this. But then I stopped. In high school, I didn't like the attention, females, they would just try to talk to you because you could sing like crap. So I was like, I ain't want that attention. So I stopped singing in high school. But once I got to college, even before college, and I started, playing for different artists and traveling and stuff like that, I was like, yo, this could be a thing. But
Uh-huh.
I was so worried about the money, as in like, would I be able to eat? Am I going to be a freelancer? Because I mean, I know people that that are really good, but they don't have a house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they don't have the things that they really, really want. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to make a decision. But once I got um, once I got to college, I started getting jobs doing music as well as doing what I love to do, which is educating. I was like, yo, this has become my life. So like literally now, everything I do um, relates to
Yeah.
in some form, teaching, but also relates to music. So
Yeah.
yeah, like church,
Yeah.
just music at my church. I do gospel choir at A&T at a college that I attended. Produce music and do my own artistry. So it's like everything is surrounded around that. So it's literally become my life. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nothing like, as you're talking, the word favor, favor. Favor. It's covered you. The worries that you had, little did you know he already had it worked out, and he knew it's just favor. When you got favor, it's going to take off for you.
Yeah.
He's saying you because you're doing what he wants you to do. I just had to do that because it was literally in the back of my head as you were saying it. It's favor.
Don't get me started.
Okay, that's favor. And you were talking about. Look, I'm about to go on a tangent,
Go
y'all.
ahead.
Listen.
Go.
So you were like, everything in your life circles around that and teaching. I also, favor. Look, takes one to know one. Favor recognizes favor,
Mhm.
and I'm a school counselor. I teach in a way too, and on my
What
channel,
what
I do
grades?
K through. It was pre-K, but K through 5. But I
Yeah,
always say K through 12 because my babies always come back. I've been with them
that's right.
for 8 years now. So my biggest babies
Dang.
in 12th grade, they always come back, and I've always been able to. So I tell my testimonies on YouTube a lot. I do like the funnies or whatever, but I also tell my testimonies, and I like to teach people or show people how to. I always say keep guiding. The mustard seed is a powerful thing, and no matter what you do, don't let go. Like just the teaching. I can relate to that. It resonated with me. I'm very good. God has blessed me to be able to draw his people to me and show them how he keeps me afloat and he sustains me and motivating them. And then I do that with the babies too, motivating them. And I let the Holy Spirit, I know you're not supposed to bring church into the school, but I let the Holy Spirit take over when I'm
You
counseling
gotta
my
do it
babies.
sometimes.
Period. I be like, Holy Spirit, I pray over them. They don't know it. And then once I get to talking to them, that's the Holy Spirit ministering to them. It's not me. So,
That's right. That's right.
period. Oh, you heard it here first. Okay, anyway. um, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Whew, loaded question. In 5 years, honestly, I don't know. And I say that obviously somewhere successful,
Yeah.
but I definitely I'm at a point now where
Mm,
it's not like I don't make plans, but
mm,
some of the plans that I done made,
mm,
it ain't work, because it won't
mm,
his plan. So I'm at a place now where it's just like, yo, whatever you got, just drop it in my bucket. It's right here.
mm,
so, so I mean, obviously, I definitely want to be, on the road more. You know, definitely want to continue doing, working with the choir and working, with different artists and producing. But just, I would just say at a elevated level. I think what I
yeah.
do now, I love. I wouldn't mind having another brand, maybe a clothing brand or
Mm,
something that I'm been working on recently. Come to fruition. But ultimately, it's really just up to what God has.
yeah.
So I've been praying that He, reveals some things to me, so that I can um, push for that. Because sometimes what we do is we'll put all our eggs in the basket that we create. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? And we wonder why we're exhausted. We wonder why this money we making is come so hard. When God's way, He had the easy way, and we ain't want to wait on Him. So that's kind of where I'm at.
You about to make me. I don't know if you can tell. I'm about to jump up out of this seat because it's confirmation for one, but it
Yes.
takes one to know one again.
Yeah.
Definitely in a place where it's like, God, whatever you want to be done. I know you're supposed to make plans, but my plans always fail. Your plans never fail. Everything that he's given me or done for me, it has been sustained over the years. Everything I've done is dwindled away. And I heard this, I don't know where I heard this from, a while, not too far back, but a while back, and it says, I only want what's in God's will for me, because if I go outside of his will to get what I want, I have to stay outside of his will to keep it. And so I was like, that stuck with me. I'm like, I ain't trying to get nothing outside of his will because I got to stay out there to keep it. I can't stay outside of God. Like, no. So I was about to jump out my seat. I definitely get where you coming from.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to steal that.
Oh, please do. Please share it.
Good.
Yeah, you have to stay outside of his will to keep what you got. And I'm not doing it.
No way.
That's so good. That is so good. Okay. That's so good. Look, I'm stuck on that answer. What you just said. That's so good. I be trying to hold my container.
You don't gotta do that. It's your show. It's your show.
Okay. Y'all drop the fire in the chat. I feel it. Holy Spirit, do your thing. It's for somebody. It's for somebody. Something that you said or something that I said is gonna help somebody, even if it's a small thing or it's a big thing. So whoever you are, God got you. He's heard you. Whatever you've been praying for, hopefully something that we have said has made it a little bit lighter for you. But, Holy Spirit. Anyway, what role has God played on your musical journey?
Okay. I guess I would say the role is, I mean, he is the musical journey. So, I mean, he is the role. So literally, every opportunity that I've had, every opportunity that I've that has been presented before me has been a God thing. You know, it's nothing that I've done on my own. You know, obviously, you know, just working on your talents and your gifts, obviously that helps. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, you know, anybody's talented. So, you know, God kind of picks and chooses, you know, who he wants to, you know, do for him at the moment or in the season. So I would say my musical journey has been amazing. I know that it's not finished. I know that there's more for me to do. But he's the center of it. You know, without him, there is no journey. So.
Okay. Y'all drop the hashtag music is life in the chat. Drop the fire emojis in the chat. So what upcoming projects do you have, and when can people expect it, if you're open to discussing that?
Yeah, so I'm currently working on my second album. It's untitled at the moment, but it's a I have to say this album I did it the right way. I kind of spent some money, and because I wanted it to sound a specific way. I wanted people to really focus on the lyrics.
Yeah.
So a lot of the songs are not like super musically produced. They're like guitar, you know, like real chill type of vibe, type of situations. But I've been working on it for a couple of years now. Because I don't know, people don't know this stuff costs money. Like people have no idea, because you know they can just use their little MacBook and just put out a song, and if you wanted to be done the right way, you know, you got to spend a little money. So I've been, you know, working on it for a couple of years, but hopefully I should be releasing another single in the next 3 months, and then another one in the next 2 months after that, and then the album should be out in January.
You better.
But also, we just did a live recording with the North Carolina A&T Gospel Choir, and that project should be out around next year, April, May.
Yeah.
So yeah, be on the lookout.
Yes, y'all be on the lookout. And again, that is a perfect segue to connect with him on IG. You guys will be able to see when he drops anything. Connect with him on IG. It is floating across the screen. It is floating across the screen. And we have come to the end. My final question is, where can the people also pause? Stay tuned. We're going to drop some more fire on your ears. If you are just joining the live stream and you're going to catch the replay, we're going to drop his music at the end of this interview, and you guys can always go back and play it from the beginning. But where can the people find you in the social media streets, as if I haven't said it enough?
So yeah, definitely Instagram. It's MW. So okay, it's MW Productions. Everyone asks me, "Oh, what does that say?" It's
Oh, like, is
yeah,
this a W? No,
yeah. So I had to be creative because
that's
all of
clever.
the MWs were taken. So that's like what everybody calls me MW. Because it's like a million Marcuses in the world, so everybody just calls me MW. So it's pronounced MW Productions.
I was like, is
But you,
it a W missing?
everybody be like, "What's MW? What is that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook. Um, I do have a Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter though. I don't be on Twitter like
Mhm.
that. But Instagram, Facebook. My email is mwproductions@gmail.com. So you could, book through that, or send me a positive, encouraging word if you'd like to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, let us know where your music is streaming at.
Yeah, so it's on all streams. So I mean, um, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud. Not SoundCloud. I don't do SoundCloud. But what else is this on? Um, iTunes. iTunes is good because you can buy it. Most people don't
Yeah.
like to buy music, but it's all good. It's pretty much every YouTube. You can look me up on YouTube.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, it's pretty much everywhere.
Okay. And do you have any shout outs, and do you have a signature send off?
I don't. I don't. Maybe I should create one. I don't know. But
No, you don't have to.
let me just shout out God, obviously, for making this possible. For touching you and for reaching out to me. I don't take things like this lightly. Any opportunity for me to get the gospel that God has given me to other
Yeah.
people, I never take that lightly. So let me say thank you for the opportunity. But yeah, no shout outs for me. Just my boy God.
Hmm. And so I would love to give a shout out as well, like you said, God, hold it down, period. And I want to give a shout out to you for having a yes in your pocket. I'm always blessed, and it's just a confirmation of the favor I talked about to even get the yeses that I get. It's none of me, all of God. And I thank you for having a yes in your pocket. You being, obedient to God, having a yes. And I want to do a special shout out to my dad. P.O.P. Hold it down. Dad, I'm going to give you a shout out on this one. You did not call and interrupt the live stream. You listened to me yesterday because he did it before. You listened to me yesterday when I told you I'm going to have an interview and you said you were going to wait. So shout out to you.
Shout out to Pops.
And you guys, without further ado, we're going to play some more music for you guys. And that has been another installment, the 15th installment of DreViews. Love you guys.
Lord, here I am. I know that you've been waiting, but I've been contemplating, you see. I know I took too long, but even in my wrong, you waited for me patiently. Now I'm on my knees, praying, help me please. I need you to supply my need. Now I can clearly see that you can set me free and help my unbelief. There is nothing left to do. comes the sun.